Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm sure as you can tell by the thumbnail and who's in front of the camera right now, I'm going to be reviewing the Transformers Legacy Evolution. Sorry, I just malfunctioned. Transformers Legacy Evolution Voyager class comic universe Tarn. And before I actually do get into the review, today marks 4 years of me doing, well, technically yesterday, but today marks 4 years since my first video. So this is kind of like an anniversary video. Yesterday was my YouTube channel's 4th anniversary. That's crazy. I've been doing YouTube for 4 years. Just wild to think about that. Anyways, Tarn, this guy is really cool. And this guy's my favorite Decepticon. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that just to get it out of the way. I'm going to be saying that a few times in this video. This guy's my favorite Decepticon of all time. He's just so cool, and the gun even adds to it. Just the way this guy is, just really cool. And chest piece won't tab in. There we go. As we get to the detail, the head sculpt is really accurate. If I can get it to look up. What the? There we go. Really accurate head sculpt. Got the Decepticon faceplate. This guy's so proud of being a Decepticon, he put the logo on his face. I don't think I've seen any Transformer with their faction logo on their face, except for Nemesis, but that don't count. Really accurate. Now we do get some light piping up here, but it doesn't really work. I'm sure it's because the faceplate is sticking out too much. You can get a little bit, but not the best. I can hardly get it in here. Oh, there it is. You can kind of see it there. I was looking at the figure, not the camera. And the arms, triple stack treads for the shoulders. I have never seen a Decepticon, or any, Transformer for that matter, with triple stacked treads as shoulders. Just, wow. Really accurate arms, hands, and fingers. Like, they are accurate. That's cool. I got like lights shining off him. This guy looks as if he's been ripped straight out of the comics, the comic books, except for this guy. And fun fact, this guy's first appearance was 2012, which is the year I was born. So, little fun fact. That's also why that's another reason he's my favorite Decepticon. Onto the chest. Get the nice chest piece, which does become the front of the tank mode. Decepticon logo there, and we have like transparent light piping all throughout the figure. Does it show up on the back? No. Yeah, all throughout the abdomen. You can get it on the gun, which again I'll show later. And get the hip skirt armor, something like that. And the reason I'm including this in like the details / robot mode part of the video is because one addition they made to this guy is, instead of you having to move the skirt armor out of the way, you don't have to do anything with it. It articulates with the figure, so if you move it down, it'll of course do that. Move it here, it'll do that. And if you move it out to the side, it stays. There's a mushroom bag in there. Oh, not wanting to go now. What the heck? And, yeah, and I will say, I did order him online, so the tab there is broken off, but it's not needed for the transformation. It's not something that you need to, or else, like, you can't transform him. I can get the leg to go back down. Yeah. It's a really nice detail here for the leg. Nice detail here for the back. Like, no modern... Wow. No hollow spaces on a modern Voyager, except for, like... Actually, never mind. And I watched a video for a Tarn upgrade kit, and I noticed something that I did not notice before. What? Skirt armor isn't even. The heck? Ooh, my light's about to fall. There. Like, and then when I watched the video, there's a gap filler thing for these hollow spots in the legs. And if I'm being honest, I noticed that right when I watched the video. I didn't even notice that before. Like, this is the only hollow spot I could find on this figure, which is really, really cool. And the shins and the feet are really, really accurate to the comic book thing. Yeah, as we get into the articulation, head can look up about that far on the ball joint, but if you use the transformation joint, you can just get him to look like that, which is really, really cool. I can turn the full 360. Alright. And you do have to, like, fiddle, like, you have to have his head looking up a little bit, but, whatever. His head can tilt side to side. Sorry there's a lot of tilting the figure. I'm trying to hold my view station down, because I'm, like, I don't want it to fall. Because I'm sitting, because I have a little flap here, just because I didn't get that off. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of tilting the figure. Anyways, the arms can rotate the full 360. And the arm joints are very, very tight. Arms go out that far. You get the bicep swivel. You get an elbow bend. You get the most range ones like this, because the way it's arranged, you'll get more range out of here. He has hand rotation, which is actually pretty tight. Then you get finger articulation, which these aren't normally on Voyagers. Like, for example, if I get out Armada Starscream, he did not have that. His hands are one mold. But this is my first Voyager to include that. This is my second one to include that, because of Primal. Anyways, and you do get this transformation joint, which is a little annoying, because it can do that. It's not supposed to go that far. It only goes to about here. But oh well. And it would have been cool if they had like a locking mechanism or something. And we get leg can go back that far, up that far, and hang on, I'm gonna try something. And leg can go out that far due to this bit. It's a little hindered. You get a thigh cut, which can go about here, which is actually pretty good. What I missed, you can't really go in because there's a little nub there. Forgot to show the waist articulation. Here's the waist articulation, not the full 360 due to the backpack, but still more than adequate. Get a decent range out of that. You get a knee bend, which goes only to about here, but if you use the transformation joint, you can just do that. And then his foot can do this, this, and this. Not very far in the pivot, but not the best in the world, but it's not bad. Now, his gun is really, really cool. The guns here are put on this adapter that's in the middle. And the guns are asymmetrical, which I really like about that, and it's also accurate too. Get some light piping there too. Then, although one inaccuracy about this is the guns aren't supposed to be like this. They're supposed to be kind of like this. Or one's supposed to be up farther than the other one. They're supposed to be closer together. Anyways, it's still really cool. You can put this on any of the mech tech ports scattered throughout the sky. You can put it on this one, or you can put it, because there's 2 mech tech ports. Oh, my light fell. God dang it. Sorry about that. Don't know how that fell in the first place. Or you can put gun on this upper mech tech port, because there's 2 mech tech ports on this arm, but I don't really like that because it runs into the tank tread on the shoulder. But yeah, it mainly goes to about here. Another way you can have him hold it is if you take these off, rotate this thing around here, and swap the ports that they're on, like this. You come down here and just put it in these pots. These pots will move it out of the way, or these parts here will move out of the way. The instructions and a lot of toy reviewers I watch that review this guy do say to put them all the way down, but you don't need to. Just put it in that mech tech part there, and boom, he has these really cool looking double barrel over the shoulder cannons, and the guns sticking up here. If I can get them, if I can get the camera to look up farther. It's about to fall. They do add more. They make it look a lot cooler. Yeah, you can do that. There's a bunch of other ways you can have this sitting. There's a bunch of other ways you can have him displayed. You can give him 1 fusion cannon on each arm, which is really cool. He can hold them. He can hold the guns like this. I do like to swap them because this bit does. It looks better when it's kind of out to the side. You can do that. And I figured out watching the bludgeon review, which is a remold of this guy, these bits are removable, and he can either hold them like that almost, or I think I'm the only one who actually did this, because I've never seen anyone do this. You can make them look like that, which is really freaking cool. And these just go back in here. And his Evo Fusion gimmick, I get these. If you combine them like this, specifically like this, because that's how the instructions say, and it looks a lot cooler, you get this big rifle, and he can hold. Oh. He can hold this. He can hold it, and it looks amazing. He can't really, like, have it, like, out really far, because, oh, my light might fall again, because, you need a butterfly joint, but you can get it to about that. You just turn his head. That looks really cool. Yeah. Really cool. And as we get into this guy's transformation, this is just wild. Like, you could hardly even tell this guy transforms, and it's because he hardly even does. But yeah. The first step, you want to bring these down, and they are supposed to, like, soft click. It does on this side, but not this side. It does not like to stay. Neither of them do, actually. If you know how to fix this, or because I know they're supposed to go in like this. If you know, if one of you guys know how to if one of you guys knows how to fix that, please let me know down in the comment section below. Anyways, then you want to bring that piece around, or bring that piece out and rotate it around, because it's on a mushroom peg. Then you want to flip the head in and just angle this piece out for now. Then you want to bring the chest piece out like that, not all the way, just like that for now. Then you want to pull the shoulders out because there's a locking mechanism in there. Bring them out. Wow, there's another joint in here. You want to bring them out, bring them down to about this far. Same on the other side, and that will allow you to bring this back up. Then you can just bring these down and tap this up in there. And then if you bring this down, there's a tab there which will slide into the flight port adapter like that. But it does sit uneven, so I just like to have that just sitting there. I don't like to tab it in. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take hold of these inner treads, rotate the arm down like that. Same on the other side, because if you don't hold these spots here, it will go down, it will come back up. Could possibly snap this, and this part is transparent plastic, the purple part here, but doesn't feel like it's going to break anytime soon. And then you want to bring the feet all the way down like this. Then here's a transformation joint, and then these that I showcased the articulation. Just want to use that, and then bring them to about there. Then you want to straighten up the legs, and then you want to rotate in at the bicep. Bring this panel all the way around up to the top. Rotate the hand 180 degrees. Then use that transformation joint I showcased, and the elbow. He has a backwards elbow bend too. And it should tab into the leg just like that. Oh, it should be out a little bit more. Like that. It's the same on the other side. Take the hand 180 degrees. Bring this panel around. Put that in. And then use the transformation joint and the elbow, but backwards elbow bend, sorry. Come on. It is a little tricky to do. It's a balance of using both of them, both the joints. And then you want to bring the legs down, and you are supposed to tab them in and then move them at the same time, but again, the tab broke. So yeah, this tab here will slide into one of these two slots. Oh, wow, too far down. This tab here on the arm will slide into one of those two slots on the feet. And this tab here will slide into one of those slots on the feet there. You want to get it to where it clicks in. Is this tab in all the way? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh wait, I missed a step. Don't bring those down yet. And then you want to get the tank treads. Pull this panel out here. Bring this whole spot down. It should click in like that. And then this tab here will slide into the upper slot on the arm. Like so. And do the same on the other side. Flip this panel out. Flip this spot down. Click that in. Then bring that down. And then you can bring down the feet. And it is a little tricky to get it at the right spot. Because, again, it's a balance of using both those joints. And then, once you get everything aligned, that is the base take mode done. Now that's not all the way. And it is pretty tricky to get all this to go at the right spot. But, once you do, looks pretty cool. It's the base take mode done. And then, you want to get the gun. And you want to rotate this adapter if you haven't already this way. It's like this. Oh, wait. It's completely backward. There we go. So yeah, it should look like this. The gray panel shouldn't be sticking out. And then these two tabs here, slide into these two slots here on the legs. Like so. And bang. That is his tank mode done. If I just get this. And this guy looks really freaking cool. I have no complaints for this. I have not seen his tank mode in the comics. His hands are visible, but I don't really care, because honestly, I hardly even noticed it. I was just looking at the front of the tank mode and was like, holy crap. I didn't really notice these until like probably the next day. But yeah, really, really cool. The turret can rotate side to side. Not the full 360. Actually, wait, never mind. I guess I can go the full 360. Yeah, that's really cool. And you can, if you want to give him like a more stealthier approach, if you want to make him like not stand too tall up, you can tap the guns into the side of his legs, like so, and he can look like that. Or I guess if you really wanted to, you can tap them into here, like so. That looks pretty cool too. Final thoughts on this guy. This guy is really freaking cool. By far the best guy in my collection. Yeah, favorite Decepticon of all time. Yeah, if you see this guy in stores, I'd highly recommend picking this guy up. That's it for this video. Until my next review, transform and roll out.